Hello dear traders! In this crypto review you will find out how the Bitcoin market feels in early October, what country takes the top spot in the cryptocurrency adoption ranking for the second consecutive year, what coin is meant to become a world computer, and why Ether could be the world weather asset. September is historically the worst month of the year for markets, and this September was no exception. Pessimism was felt most acutely. Bearish sentiment in the crypto market grew along with the deteriorating global geopolitical situation and stubbornly high inflation. In light of a prolonged bear run in the Bitcoin market that began in November 2029, hodlers, long-term crypto holders who buy and hold regardless of the price, started to sell Bitcoin at an average loss of 42%. Some coins were even sold for $18,400, although they cost their owners as much as $32,000. So Bitcoin, Ether and most altcoins closed the historically worst month in the red zone. As a reminder, the total transaction fees spent to use the blockchain present the willingness to spend and demand to use cryptocurrency. Despite a plunge in the on-chain activity, Ether still managed to post quarterly gains of 30%. Meanwhile, Bitcoin consolidated in a relatively narrow range in September. Due to a standstill in price and the complexity of mining, Bitcoin mining revenue decreased by 19% to about $550 million. Still, centralized crypto exchanges saw an inflow of Bitcoin worth about $50 million in the third quarter. Therefore, a correction in the crypto market is expected in October. Bitcoin whales holding between 100 and 10,000 Bitcoins are counting to dump. In September alone, another 0.4% of Bitcoin supply was dumped. Meanwhile, the amount of unique Bitcoin moving from address to address remains scarce. While there is sluggish Bitcoin demand among whales and retail investors, a steady bull run in the crypto market is highly unlikely. Therefore, whale accumulation would be a key trend to expect in October. Historically, October has been a turning point for Bitcoin 8 times in the past 12 years, when its average revenues grew by 30%. It remains to be seen whether this October will also be a fruitful month for digital gold. In fact, the first steps have already been made. Although Bitcoin failed to settle above the psychologically important level of $20,000 in September, it successfully broke through the barrier of October 5th. In light of rising stock prices and a drop in the US dollar, the flagship cryptocurrency showed its highest growth in the 3 weeks and traded at $20,268. Last week it dipped as low as $18,928. Speaking of Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization lost 14.5% in September, despite the successful merge. In early October, it tested the swing low of $1,262 and retraced up to $1,300, posting daily gains of more than 2%. On Wednesday, October 5th, Ether closed at $1,365. Notably, some leading crypto experts call Ether an all-weather asset and say it could become the most valuable asset in the world in the future. In fact, many people refer to Bitcoin as digital gold and Ether as digital oil. After the merge, Ethereum became a profitable asset. Almost anyone who owns it can now put it into the staking pool and earn interest. In addition, most pools create a synthetic asset, which means you can receive interest on your Ether. Above all else, Ether can be still sold, transferred, used as a payment means, or even as collateral for loans. There is more to come for this promising cryptocurrency. In fact, its developers see it as a potential world computer. Vitalik Buterin, the Ethereum co-founder, unveiled such ambitious plans at the annual Ethereum Community Conference in France. We will tell you more about it when we get to our crypto tips. And now we present to you 1 minute crypto news, the latest, most exciting and important news. On October 5th, in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, Dogecoin plus 7.6% and Binance Coin plus 8% became the best daily and weekly performance respectively. Meanwhile, Cardano posted weekly losses of 2.1%. Due to the bear run in the crypto market, digital assets lose their charm as attractive investment instruments. Millennials between the ages of 35 and 40 feel less confident in crypto in 2022, 29% compared to 49% in 2021. As for the older generation, the confidence decreased to 11% versus 21%. Still, cryptos gain in popularity in particular countries. According to the Crypto Adoption Index China analysis, Vietnam takes the top spot in the cryptocurrency adoption ranking of 154 countries for the second consecutive year. The industry attracts not just users but also developers, as the success of the top grossing play-to-earn game Axie Infinity, based in Ho Chi Minh City, has inspired further crypto gaming development in Vietnam. In the face of the growing influence of crypto assets, payment behemoth MasterCard has launched Crypto Secure, a platform designed to help banks assess the risk profile of crypto exchanges. With a huge rise in hacking attacks, such measures are more than necessary. In the third quarter of 2022 alone, the crypto market experienced losses of more than $428 million due to hacker attacks. Solana, Avalanche, and the Polygon sidechain all fell prey to hacker attacks. Meanwhile, the two most attacked chains were Binance Chain and Ethereum. They witnessed incidents accounting for 28.6% and 23.2% of total losses respectively. However, after the successful merge, Ethereum is expected to become more secure. And now it's time for our crypto tips. We will tell you about the developmental phases that would lead to an involved Ethereum blockchain. Vitalik Buterin says there are more updates in store for the Ethereum blockchain. The merge helped the blockchain to move from proof of work to the proof of stake. However, the historical upgrade turned out to be just the first phase, as Ethereum's transition is now just 55% complete. Next come the surge, verge, purge, and splurge, the phases that would bring profound changes and make the Ethereum network more efficient and competitive. When all 5 stages are completed, Ethereum will be able to process up to 100,000 transactions per second. Right now, the processing speed is just 15-20 transactions per second, which leads to higher commissions. The surge phase, scheduled for 2023, would bring sharding to the Ethereum blockchain. It is a solution that breaks Ethereum into fragments or shards and spreads out the network's computational load. A node would be assigned to each shard. The verge stage would add a new vertical tree system to the network. It will allow validators to optimize data storage for Ethereum nodes, decentralizing the network and attracting new interested users. The purge phase would delete irrelevant old data that has been stored in the blockchain for a long time from the hard drive space. Currently, the amount of data stored on the Ethereum blockchain is approaching 1 terabyte. Therefore, it is highly impractical for the average user to become a node operator. The splurge would be the final upgrade. It would include a number of small but important updates and fixes for identified shortcomings. This has been our weekly review of the crypto market. Although there is more to come until the Ethereum upgrade is completed, you can trade and invest in cryptocurrencies right now. Don't forget about risk management, and see you in a week.